Yeah, Kate. This is couple shares dental floss and toothbrush, or toothbrush and dental floss. I just want to say, if you that cheap that you got to share toothbrush and dental floss, you might as well be homeless. It can't be that bad. Like, they gotta like sanitize it. Like, sharing a toothbrush isn't that bad if you like detoxify it after each use.
We're different from other couples because we do things that others don't.
For me,
Please tell me this is. Please tell me this is something they get off to. Like, please tell me this is something kinky that they're not doing this to save money. Because I will commend you if it's something like sexual, like that's cool. That's cool. Taking a shower together. But if y'all doing this to save money, y'all don't need a house at all. That's worse than that woman who was telling her own man to get out the shower.
we do our showers together. It's strictly 2 minutes. There's no hanky-panky at all.
We do our showers together strictly 2 minutes. That's way worse because at least that was 4 minute showers. These are only two. Like she got 2 minutes, he got 2 minutes. When we want to put lasagna in the dishwasher, that's cool. These people shower together and only get 2 minutes. So he really not gonna be able to wash under his boss because he too busy. Dang, shawty. Oh, 2 minutes is up.
For one type deal, we just get in and out so that we conserve our energy, our money.
26-year-old Carissa and 33-year-old Rick Perrin's extreme bathroom routine saves them hundreds of dollars each year on water, electricity, and toiletries.
All right, hon, I'm ready for this massage.
Rick uses the suds from my hair on his hair.
If you're that broke that you can't like reuse shampoo, so you put shampoo and then you take the suds off and put it on his head or her head. There be problems. There be a problem.
Thank you.
So that it's like 2 for 1 on the shampoo.
Got some more?
It's not 2 for 1. It doesn't even work like that.
One
I'm
bottle
pretty
of
sure.
shampoo lasts us like 8 months between the both of us.
I'll be right back. This is my shampoo. This is my shampoo. This is a pretty big bottle of shampoo. I got this about 3 weeks ago. It's halfway gone. Pointing that out. Halfway gone. Watch them live in a Beyond Good house. They can't live in a Beyond Good house. Did you see that? Their shower? Their shower looks.
Yeah,
These people, they have to
we
shave
actually
their
shave the
butt.
razor.
Look at the
First,
shower.
she'll shave under her armpits, and I'll actually shave my face. After a while, this
That needs to be reversed. You need to shave your face, then she shave her armpits. Or matter of fact, y'all don't need to shave. Y'all don't need to be using the same razor. Because if she shaved her armpits and she got termites or I don't know, whatever under her arms, and you put that on your face, that's nasty. And then what if she wash her look? What if she shaved? Like, then what?
will get dull. We actually sharpen it by rubbing it up and down on the denim jeans. It'll last several months instead of just, a couple of weeks.
If your razor lasts a couple months instead of a week, problem.
We probably save like $200 at least in razors because one packet of razors is like $25 sometimes.
Time's up.
By keeping their joints speed
Time's up.
shower to just 2 minutes, the parents have sliced their monthly water bills in half.
Did they
So
call
they've
them
applied
parents?
this
They're
frugal
kids?
strategy to each and every bathroom ritual.
Just use that side on each ear. For cotton swabs, Chris will use one.
If you use, what do you call them? Cotton swabs? I call them ear. I don't even know what I call them. But I don't call them cotton swabs. Whatever those things are. You put some in some alcohol or hydrogen peroxide. You use one on your ear, one side. Use the other side to dry. You get you another one. Put one in your ear. Use the other side to dry. That's just 2. It comes with about 200. That means you use 100. You get 100 uses. That's pretty good. They get 50. That's pretty good. And if y'all want to be nasty, y'all can still get 100. You use one side. Y'all each get 1. You use one side. Then use the same side to clean the other ear. And y'all dry it. Y'all don't want to like.
End, and then when she's done, I'll use the other.
With the deodorant,
That's
we actually
nasty.
share that too, and we're only allowed one.
Who shares deodorant? Unless if you got spray deodorant, by all means share deodorant. But if you got rub deodorant, that's nasty. But I mean, I guess he be putting her armpit in her face, in his face anyway. So
On each ear. For cotton swabs, Chris will use one end, and then when she's done, I'll use the other.
they can't have a
With the
Beyond
deodorant, we actually share that too, and we're only allowed one wipe per armpit. And so when we do that,
I know y'all musty. I know y'all musty. If you only get one little wipe per arm, you're musty. That's why the spray is better. The actual bar, you gotta be up and down a couple. You get good. You gotta get like good 5 or 6 swipes on each arm.
it can serve
And
as
if it's
deodorant.
Walmart brand,
We share our toothbrush, so we don't have to buy
if
another
it ain't like
toothbrush.
Degree brand or something, you need about
We're
10
so cheap
swipes.
that we share our tooth floss.
Oh, I missed
Do
it.
that, it can serve as deodorant. We share our toothbrush, so we don't have to buy another toothbrush.
That is the most disgusting thing ever. You brush your teeth and you just had a salad or whatever, and there's a piece of lettuce or spaghetti noodle or chicken on your toothbrush. Then you hand it to Joe, and now Joe brushes his teeth. That is disgusting.
We're
I
so
hope they
cheap
don't
that
have
we
kids
share our
either.
tooth floss.
And sharing tooth floss. You get chicken out. Now Joe, like,
There you go.
you might as well be spitting in her mouth. With all
I think
that
that's quite
washing
gross,
on.
actually. I think it's
is
floss. It's
disgusting.
probably 99 cents. I think he should.
Floss isn't even 99 cents. The other dude got floss for free. I was like yesterday he got floss from the dentist office for free. He had like a bunch of floss. Now he was still hoarding it like these people, but like he had a bunch of floss. These people need jail time.
Get rid of it.
For Rick and Carissa, the bathroom
No, we don't
cost
make
cutting
a
is
good
a
house.
team effort.
Told you have to pay me for
The
this.
house
But
isn't
in the
bad,
kitchen,
but, like,
it's a battle for
good
dominance.
Each week, we have a weekly budget of $25 for our groceries.
Well, the household grocery budget
$25 a week for groceries. No, I don't think I heard that. $25 a week for groceries. A couple days ago, I said I spend $250 a week, or every 2 weeks on groceries. They can't have kids know if you're spending $25 a week on groceries. Look how deprived their fridge is. And if you're so worried about spending money, why do you have a 13? Because beer packs are about $13. That's more than half of your spending, your budget.
goes towards everything that we share. We actually share the milk, but sometimes he likes to eat more of certain things, so then we
Sharing milk. Who doesn't share milk? Unless they mean like they're. But I mean, y'all are a couple, so that's fine. Like, no, people share milk. That didn't need to be said. People share milk.
You have
Unless
to
y'all
buy
sharing
him
it
his
the wrong
own,
way.
and he's responsible for those charges.
We actually label our eggs. There's 6 of them. 6 for K, for Carissa, and 6 R's for Rick. There's been
If you writing on your egg, now what happens if it crack? Now you gotta cook it.
a couple of times where the person who's bought the eggs, especially Carissa, the eggs were cracked, and she didn't double check them before she purchased them. So that actually comes out of her eggs.
We are really competitive when it comes to being cheap.
That actually comes out of
This
her
is
egg.
where I keep all my snacks.
She got a lock on
She
her
hides the key
snacks.
for me, so I can never actually get in there.
Always on my person. You spend a lot of money and time and research getting a snack at a good deal. So when he eats them, that's like taking money out of my wallet. So I have to protect my snacks. This way they last.
That's so. Y'all are a couple. My dad and my stepmom, they have 2 cards each, and those 2 cards are connected to the same bank account. That's like taking money out of your wife. Like, that's not taking money. Y'all are a relation. Now, if she's your girlfriend, that's different. But like, y'all living together. If y'all don't live together, that's different. But like, if y'all live together, that is household funds. That's why they're called. That's the reason why they're called household funds. Everybody in that house. That's everybody in that house's money. It's not stealing. Like, you cannot steal from your wife. It's like
It's longer and it's a security system
Unless you,
for
like,
my treats.
doing it,
Can I have one?
like,
I guess, but that means that you owe me 15 cents.
here's a chip, but you owe me 15 cents.
Hey,
I would
When I
have threw
first
that
started
chip
dating
back in the
Carissa,
bag.
she would be really thrifty and cheap with her money, and I felt like I was like an addict because I would like just keep spend, and she would always, pull me back and be like, no, you can save some money here and there. When I overcame, spending, it was really exciting. It was eye-opening, kind of like a religious experience for me, like
It's not a
switching over
religious
from the dark
experience.
side to the bright, good side.
I kind of feel like I've created a monster, to be honest. I mean, now he's got me tracking how much times I flush the toilet.
Date night at the Perrins means calculating utility usage.
Oh, they're.
Do you have the percentages
their last
on
name
the
is
gas?
Pence or whatever.
While keeping separate bank accounts is a regular practice in
Wait.
many date night at the Perrins means calculating
Parents.
utility usage.
Do you have the percentages
Is
on
that
the
date
gas?
night?
While keeping separate bank accounts is
You
a
over here
regular
doing-
practice in many marriages,
So-
there's nothing common about the
So their date night is filing bills or. Yeah, calculating bills.
way Rick and Carissa split their expenses.
Even though
I hope you know
this
that our
might seem
date night
a
will
little
never be
boring
like
to some
that.
people, we actually love it because we're really competitive and we get into it, and whoever saves the most has bragging rights for the rest of the month. The electric log works, showing
Whoever saves the most gets bragging rights for the whole month. What they do for the anniversary. That last one I reacted to, it was yesterday. He brought his wife like a balloon that said happy 16th. That's better
Yes,
than
who
this.
uses
And he took the
electric when,
like wanted to take
and
the
our
frosting off the cake.
bedtime is 10 o'clock,
anniversary
so
budget was
whoever stays
25.
up beyond that point or gets up earlier than 6 o'clock has to log on here.
I like to keep track of our flushing because that attributes to our actual cost of our water bill each month.
Well, every time we flush a toilet, we have to put a tally mark. Whoever flushes the toilet more owes extra on the electric and the water bill.
It's fair.
That's not
If one
fair.
person's
It's
using
stupid.
more than the other, then that person should pay.
So we're gonna divvy it up and see who owes what.
Y'all all pay. 8 cake pops, yeah. Okay.
It looks like I owe $20.07, but Rick only owes $18.59.
Yes.
The parents plan to save
I
$1
created a
on
milkshake.
every major life event to come.
A true cheapskate plans for every eventuality, including death. We decided to arrange our funeral now because that way we'll avoid all of the inflation. Statistically, men die before women, and I don't want Rick to die and me be stuck with a huge funeral bill. I can get it now at half the cost.
That's so stupid. You're basically saying, Rick, I want you to die in like the next 2 weeks. Because if you don't, it's basically wasting my money. And I need to save my money.
We're basically looking for the cheapest deal that we can possibly get. I mean, we're gonna be dead, so might as well, right?
Right. A little young for doing this.
Yeah, I figured it'd save us money in the long haul, you know?
That's what pre-planning's all about. You can plan today and lock in a price, and 50 years from now, it'll be the same price.
The average funeral costs $7,000, a number that doubles every 12 years. By planning now, the parents will be saving tens of thousands of dollars decades down the line.
That's not a cheapskate move. That should be, everybody should low-key be doing it. Although, at the same time, that's kind of, it's good because, like, that saves, like, saving money and being a cheapskate, or saving money and tracking how many times you flush a toilet, that's different. Everybody, or not everybody, but, like, this should be a common thing. Because funerals are expensive. Yes, it should be a common thing. But, like,
Chris and Rick, this is the area that if you want to be cheap, these are our cheapest caskets.
So on these coffins, I was noticing like there's pillows and, I mean, what's this? I don't even know what that's called. How much would that reduce the price if we take out the lining and the pillow and, anything extra?
Is there any way we can order it without?
he's dead. He can just be sitting in a wooden box for all I care. Chop him up and put him in some cardboard, and it can be closed casketed. It can be a closed casket funeral. Just chop him up and put him in cardboard boxes, like how they be doing it in Magicians. Just do him like that, and we're good.
I would have to call the manufacturer, but gosh, y'all have got 50 plus years, but hopefully before you'll need this, that y'all have that long life together, that you can make that decision then if you still want to be cheap.
Yes, I want to be cheap.
I'd love to get them to put a little bit more life into it, but looking at how they want to do it, I think they're a very cheap couple.
Who wants to
Rick and I
take the
had this
lining out
idea.
of a
We want to just
casket?
have one burial, one funeral, one everything. If he dies first, because he's older and he's a guy, then we can bury him and then just exhume him when I die and then bury me with him. And that way...
Look at No way. She said, when I die, when he dies, we got a whole funeral. When I die, pull him up, open it, throw my corpse in there, close it, drop us. One funeral.
It's just one casket, one
My parents
everything.
wouldn't
It
even
just
know I
makes
did.
more sense. Can we do that?
You wouldn't even know I'm
It's a
dead.
very weird request to exhume a loved one and then place the new dead person in with that casket.
Do you have any big enough to fit two of us?
Or you just have to be on top of each other.
Yeah, it's not like a bed.
Okay, that'll probably work.
They're very cheap. It's new to me that someone would have that request to dig their loved one up and be placed in there with them. There are going to be charges for exhumation. You got to hire professionals to dig the grave to get you out.
Can we crunch the numbers and look at all of our options?
We sure can.
Okay.
By skipping the embalming
I
process
hate
and
cheap
stripping the
people.
cheapest casket down to its bare
it's not
bones
even cheap.
minimum,
This is
the
beyond cheap.
parents have arranged 2 funerals for half the price of one.
So if we pay you cash, can you give us a cash discount? I'm really excited because we finally settled on a coffin, and we're just gonna share one. And he let us put a deposit down. The price is locked. We're good to go.
That happened. It's not even the same, like the same kind of topic, or like same type of cheapness. But who was worse? The lady that'll feed you cat food? Oh shoot! I pressed the wrong thing. Who's worse, the lady that'll feed you cat food, or somebody tracking? I broke my mic. Okay, yeah. Who's worse, the woman that'll feed you cat food, or someone tracking how many times you use the toilet? I hate this mic. I swear to God. Hold on. I think they're the same. I mean, true, because I don't want to be eating. It's gonna be like this. Y'all can hear me say it right. It's just gonna be like this. I'm gonna be looking stupid. I don't think I would want to. Well, wait, hold on. I know I wouldn't want to eat cat food, and I know I wouldn't want my dad saying you can only flush the toilet 3 times a day. Cause that means there's gonna be doo-doo. There's gonna be turd buildup in the toilet. Cause I'm gonna finesse the system. It's gonna be turd buildup, pee buildup in the toilet, and I'm gonna only flush it. At nighttime. That's like